Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Just know that I'm saying hello. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you are doing well. I am myself, for the most part. Today is glucose testing day. We are 28 weeks exactly. So, welcome to the third trimester. I caught a very bad leg cramp to welcome me last night. So I'm still recovering from that. I just had breakfast. I was not told to fast. So I ate. And hopefully I can keep it down. I'm really scared, guys. I'm really nervous about this. I have my 28-week appointment before. Hopefully that's okay. They didn't tell me to do the test before the appointment. So hopefully that's okay. But I'm going to my appointment and then I have to take the freaking glucose test. And I have been dreading it. I stay on TikTok University, and a lot of women on TikTok said that the test is actually not all that bad. Like, the drink is not bad. It just tastes like a flat soda. I'm probably gonna do the fruit punch one because that's what a lot of people recommended. But they said it's how you feel afterwards. So I'm really scared that I'm gonna throw it up. But I honestly don't think I will. I'm not feeling too nauseous this morning. The only thing that I can think that'll make me throw up is the fact that I had to drink it under 5 minutes. So we'll see. I have to finish getting ready. I just let my breakfast I have to do that. Let my breakfast kind of get down in my soul. And yeah, so I'm about to get up, finish getting ready, and then my husband and I will head out. Tell me where we at, baby.
We're at Tripler, waiting for her to drink the nasty juice.
It's time. Just had my 28-week appointment. It went well, but it didn't.
How you feeling?
I don't want to talk about it right now. I want to sit here. Hey y'all, so I wanted to kind of come and recap my glucose test experience. I put in a few clips that I had, but I wanted to kind of come and give a little bit more detail of what the heck went down. So for those of you that do not know what a glucose test is, and you're kind of sitting here looking like, what the heck is she talking about? A glucose test is given to us pregnant fellow women to determine whether or not we have developed gestational diabetes throughout the pregnancy. And of course, gestational diabetes comes from things that we crave but we can't eat a lot of, like sweets. So we have to go in. They give us like this very sugary drink. They have a few options of different kind of drinks that you can take. Unfortunately, my clinic did not have options, but yours might have 3 different options: fruit punch, orange, and lemon lime, which is the one that I took. So they give you the drink. It's about this big, maybe. And you are supposed to drink it within 5 minutes. You're supposed to kind of just jug it down. So my biggest concern was throwing it back up. A lot of women say that it makes them throw up, it tastes bad. You know, they did not like it. So baby kind of made them throw it back up. That was my biggest concern. Not because of the taste. I wasn't thinking the taste might make me throw up. I was more so thinking about the fact that I would have to drink it under 5 minutes. And even when I sit and just drink water, if I, just drink water straight back, that's going to make me throw up. Definitely. Like, no questions asked. I've done it plenty of times throughout this pregnancy. So you take the test. They give you 5 minutes to get it down. And then you wait for an hour. And then after the hour is complete, they will draw your blood. And that's how they determine whether or not you have gestational diabetes. If you throw the test up or if you fail the hour test, you will have to come back, do it again. And instead of waiting there for an hour, you would have to wait for 3 hours. So that was out of the question for me. I definitely did not want to have to come back and wait in that lobby 3 freaking hours. So I tried my hardest, and I mean my hardest, not to get sick. But I took my test. No, wait a minute, I'm getting ahead of myself. My husband and I, we went to my 28-week appointment first, and then we went to take the test. And when I went in, I asked the lady, could my husband come back and sit with me while I take the test? And she was like, no, is it okay if he waits out in the lobby? And I was like, I guess that's fine. She was like, yeah, it's not as bad as you think. It's really not. So she goes and she gets me the test. And I'm telling her how nervous I am. I'm like, I've heard this and I heard that. And I'm just so freaking nervous. So she just keeps telling me how it's really not all that bad. Like a lot of women say it is. You should be okay. So I crack it open. Thank God that the drink was cold, because if not, that'd be another issue. Trying to drink something that is lukewarm under freaking 5 minutes is a no. So it was cold, and I crack it open. I kind of sip it at first just to see what it would taste like. Y'all, that mess tastes like Sprite. It literally tastes just like Sprite. I got the lemon lime. Literally tastes just like Sprite. And when I realized that, it was a done deal. I was like, girl, this tastes just like Sprite. Like, I love Sprite, especially right now. Oh my gosh. A cold Sprite will do it for me every time. And my baby loves Sprite as well. So I'm like, yo, this is not what they say it is at all. So I drink it. I mean, I probably drunk the drink in about 1 minute and 30 seconds, maybe. The only thing about drinking it that I didn't really like is the fact that it kind of made my throat burn just a little bit. Towards the end, it was making my throat burn. But as far as the drink, totally fine. Tasted great. If she had me do 2, I would have done another one sitting there. It was cold, refreshing. It was fine with me, child. So now here comes the hour wait. I go back, sit with my husband. My husband is like, what happened? I'm like, well, I took the drink. It was totally fine. He was like, oh, wow. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I start having these hot flashes, and I'm like, Oh my God, it's so hot all of a sudden. But the hot flashes were the only thing that I dealt with. I just kind of took my time, set up, fanned myself a little bit just to get myself together, and I was fine. I sat there the whole time. I felt normal. My husband and I, we talked, we played, we laughed. I know those people was sick of us because we were so loud. But we had a good time. I got up one time to use the bathroom. Felt fine. Hour went by. She took my blood and we got out of there. After that, I went to Wendy's, got me something to eat. Felt fine after that. Came home. Chilled for the rest of the day. So I did not experience any like nausea or, you know, lightheadedness. The only thing that I felt after the drink was hot flash. And I can feel that on a normal day. Being honest, I feel hot right now. So I mean, I feel that on a normal day. It wasn't anything that made me feel like, oh my God, this is terrible. Like I said, the drink was fine. I felt fine. And so, yeah, that was it. Everybody's experience is different. Not everybody is going to feel totally fine afterwards. Obviously, that's why a lot of women feel kind of iffy about it, because we hear so many different stories, of course, of different women just not really feeling their best afterwards. But for me, it was fine. So if you are about to do your glucose test, let me know down in the comments how it went for you. I really want to know. I have a friend, and she said it made her feel terrible afterwards. My cousin, with one of her kids, it made her feel terrible. So, I mean, I don't know. It's different for everybody. But if you are going through that right now, or you're having your glucose test come up, leave it down in the comments. I would definitely like to know, and let me know your experience with it. So yeah, that's my little story. As always, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and y'all be blessed.